What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. There are a lot of new cryptocurrency and NFT users out there, and welcome to the future of finance. But a lot of people are asking about the terminology that I speak to, like what does this mean? What does that mean? And even if we're old school and we think we know everything about cryptocurrency, it's good to bone up on these things every once in a while. So I figured I would pull up 30 of the most used terminology within the cryptocurrency world. This is from No Techie. They had a pretty good list. So let's jump into it, because it's important for us to know what these words mean. That way we understand the context when someone is talking about something. So the first one is airdrop. In cryptocurrency and NFT context, airdrop means to send a free digital asset to a wallet, often as part of a promotion or an event. And you always have to take into account it could possibly be taxable, so always be aware of that. Normally the airdrop is going to be in whatever currency that you're in. Like, we'll just pick one. If you're in Algorand and you get an airdrop, you're going to get an airdrop in Algorand. Normally that's how it works. Sometimes airdrops are little gifts given to people who hodl, H-O-D-L, or hold on for dear life, meaning hold on to your coin no matter what. And it's a little bit of a reward for people holding it through a tough time. Ape in. Ape in is something that you don't ever want to do. Aping in is to purchase a new cryptocurrency or an NFT without doing your own research, meaning you don't understand the project you're investing in. Meaning, if something happens, you're going to be in for a really rude awakening, a surprise or two. Always do your own research. This one is pretty self-explanatory. Asset. Asset refers to whatever cryptocurrency you're holding, or any other cryptocurrency. You don't just necessarily have to hold it. Assets are anything that bring you income. Liabilities are anything that cost you income. Assets are positives, which is a positive thing. Blockchain. Now that's a big one. Most cryptocurrencies use blockchain technology. Blockchain is a decentralized system, and it facilitates cryptocurrency transactions, which uses a peer-to-peer network, ensuring integrity and unalterable records. Blockchain. Think of blockchain as having a whole group of people in a room. Everybody in that room must agree on a decision. If they don't agree on a decision, then the decision doesn't exist. Everybody can look at one thing, like let's say everybody's reading a book. Everybody reads one paragraph in the book. Everybody agrees on that paragraph. Everybody says that's what this paragraph means. Here are all the words in the paragraph. And as long as every single person has a consensus, meaning every single person understands the paragraph and nobody has a word in the paragraph that nobody else has, then everybody's paragraph matches. Then we can move on. That's kind of in a nutshell how blockchain works. A bunch of people getting together to ensure the integrity of the system. Bridge. Bridges are important, and they're becoming more important as time goes on. Bridges facilitate the transfer of NFTs from one blockchain to another. It's interoperability. Interoperability makes projects amazing. Algorand's interoperability, the Algorand virtual machine, allows NFTs and creators and developers from like Ethereum or other blockchains to create their projects, but using the cheaper fees on Algorand, which is an amazing thing. Interoperability is going to be the future of how these cryptocurrencies work. It's going to be a deciding factor on which ones make it and which ones don't. Burning. Burning can be a good thing. Burning can also be a sign of weakness. It just depends on the project. Burning involves sending an NFT or a cryptocurrency to an address that no one controls in order to remove the asset from the blockchain. When you burn a digital asset, you are essentially deleting it. It's basically, think of having a wallet. In this wallet, nobody has the password. Nobody has the keys. Nobody can access it. Anybody that sends their assets to that wallet, those assets are dead. They no longer exist. So you have 10,000 blocks. We'll use these right here. You have 10,000 of these, 10,000 little blocks, and you want them to be worth more. Well, you have 10,000 blocks. They're not worth a lot. There's a whole bunch of them. So you send them off to a wallet. They disappear. They don't exist any longer. Let's say you send half of them. Now you've only got 5,000 blocks. Now the value of your blocks, because there are few of them, generally goes up. Now, that said, burning is not always a good thing. Burning could be a sign of weakness within a cryptocurrency. Take like Shiba Inu, for example. Shiba Inu is doing a burn mechanism where they are burning quite a few. But the reason that they're doing it is because they're trying to prop up the price, at least in my opinion and research that I have done. That's why I stay away from meme coins. When a coin is suffering and the price is going down, burning is a technique they use to bring scarcity, or at least more scarcity, to their project. So it could be a good thing, but then it also could be a bad thing. But as far as the terminology, just know that burning means you're sending your assets to a wallet where nobody controls it. Once your assets are in there, they're like locked away in a jail forever. They essentially don't exist. Copycat. Now, this is one that I hadn't heard before. This one was actually a surprise to me. A copycat NFT mimics another's work, minting it on the blockchain to make money and defraud consumers. It is a counterfeit NFT. Copy and paste and post it back up and try to sell it and hope that somebody doesn't notice that it's a copy. Do your own research and you should be fine. You shouldn't buy any copies, as car alarms are going off in the background. Yay. All right. Cryptocurrency, which is the field that we're in. Cryptocurrency is a digital form of currency, a digital form of assets. Cryptocurrency, such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, is digital currency that uses blockchain technology to ensure security and accurate transactions. Think like your credit card. Your credit card is essentially a cryptocurrency. When you think about it, it is a card that you slide through a machine and it digitally takes money from your bank account. Cryptocurrency is not really too much different. Let's take the mystique out of cryptocurrency because it's really not that mystic. It works essentially like today's technology, only faster and cheaper. The future of finance. Crypto wallet. Hopefully all of you watching this have a good, secure crypto wallets. There are many versions of crypto wallets. I personally recommend having hard wallets. Hard wallets can be like a little USB stick. Crypto wallets are used to store cryptocurrency and NFTs, either on a device or online platform. I don't generally recommend online platforms. Don't get me wrong, there are some good ones. Hard wallets, though, are the most secure way to hold your cryptocurrency. Crypto wallet address. Well, that's pretty simple. That is the address that you access your cryptocurrency wallet through. Wallet addresses are unique identifying keys used to send cryptocurrency and NFTs to a specific person's wallet. That's also where you receive it. Imagine if you pulled out your regular wallet, your hard wallet, your classic leather trifold, bifold, whatever it is, and you pull it out and you open it up, and imagine rather than having money and pockets in there, you had a little number, and that number you gave to someone else. And with that number, they were able to add money onto your wallet. It's the exact same thing. Think of it like a bank transfer. Your wallet is essentially like your bank account. Someone wants to send money from their bank account to your bank account, they can. It's no different with cryptocurrency wallets. Taking the mystique out of cryptocurrency, it's not that much different than the way we use finance now. It really isn't. We use the same basic idea. Yes, I know credit cards don't use blockchain technology. Swift doesn't use blockchain technology, but it kind of, in a sense, does. It's just a centralized form of blockchain technology, essentially. Delist. This is something that is a bad thing to happen to your project. To delist is to cancel an NFT that is listed for sale. This can occur for multiple reasons, including copyright infringement. The project goes to zero. It was really a rug pull. Lots of different reasons. But delist basically means that whatever you were looking at is no longer listed. It's no longer for sale for whatever reason. Diamond hands. This is the thing that everybody says that they have, but almost no people actually do have. Emotions. Emotions always get in the way of diamond hands. Diamond hands don't sell their currencies or their NFTs. Their crypto is locked away and they are diamond hands. These are laser eyes. They don't sell their NFTs due to the pressure of increasing or decreasing value. An investor who hangs on to an asset for too long and to their own detriment is considered diamond hands. Now, I've had diamond hands, and it's not always to your detriment. I have held through because it is only a loss if you sell it at a loss. I will give you a good example. I had an NFT. When NFTs first came out, they exploded for a little bit, and then they kind of dropped, and then they exploded again, and then they dropped and they exploded again in prices. I had this NFT up for sale for a long time. Nobody bought it. Prices were dropping. I was thinking about selling it, getting rid of it, selling it at a lower price, but I diamond handed it. And some people were lambasting me, saying you should have sold it. However, I held it long enough that it went over the price that I wanted and sold it, and I made a profit. Because it's only a loss if you sell at a loss. I'm still holding on to some projects I have that are almost worthless, but I haven't sold them because if I sell them now, they're at a loss. But there's still a chance they might go up. So, why not? If I sell them now, I'm losing money. As long as I hold on to them, there's a chance that the price might go up again. DOA, Decentralized Autonomous Organization. Algorand is thinking about starting a DAO. A DAO, D-O-A, stands for Decentralized Autonomous Organization. Complete control never lies with a single entity. And members vote on all important changes. Additionally, code is publicly available to ensure the integrity of the system. Everybody gets to make decisions. Everybody gets to vote. And everything is laid out in the open. It's a way of having transparency. Now, this terminology here, Ethereum, okay, I'm not even sure why they threw it in there. Yeah, Ethereum is a popular blockchain using NFTs. That's way too expensive. The gas fees are too much. It takes too long. It's not scalable, in my opinion. I know that they are working on the future of Ethereum, as they say, and they're going to be moving to proof of stake. I don't know. We'll see how well that goes. It keeps getting delayed. I, for one, would stay away from Ethereum. Those gas fees are going to kill you. Flipping. Flipping involves buying an NFT at a low price and then later selling it to make a quick profit. We've all heard of house flipping. It's the same thing. You look for cryptocurrencies that are low. Remember earlier I said I was diamond handing a cryptocurrency NFT that I had and waited through the low prices. The prices went up and I sold it at a high. NFTs are just like the stock market. The prices go up and the prices go down. Sometimes on an auction, you can snipe a really, really good NFT and then put it on the secondary market and bam, there you go. You make yourself a quick profit. Just like flipping a house, just like flipping anything else, taking the mystique out of cryptocurrency. It's not much different than regular financial stuff. You flip a house, you can flip cryptocurrencies, you can flip NFTs. Floor price. This is something that we should all be getting into. Where we should getting into anyways. The floor price. Unfortunately, most investors think they want to buy at the floor and sell at the ceiling, but they generally don't. Most people buy almost at the ceiling and sell almost at the floor because their emotions get the best of them. The floor price is the lowest amount you can pay to purchase an NFT or a cryptocurrency before it enters the secondary market. And those are very important terms. Buy at the floor, sell at the ceiling. Buy when it's low, sell when it's high. Most investors fail because they think they're doing that, but they're not. They're sitting there when the market's going down with dry powder on the side thinking, I'll wait. If I buy now, the price is going to go down. But then when the price bounces up and it starts going up, they're buying on the way up. That is wrong. Buy on the way down. Don't buy on the way up. That doesn't even make sense. When it's crashing, you buy, 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 buy. Then when it bounces and it goes up, then you can sell, 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 sell. Because if you buy on the way down, when it bounces up, and you buy at this point and it bounces up, everything past this point is profit. That's how you buy on the floor and sell at the ceiling. Do the opposite of what most people think. It's just the way it works. FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, or also known as fear unknown and doubt, can relate to negative rumors about a particular project. Fear unknown and doubt is rumors. It's people saying the world is ending, the sky is falling, all cryptocurrency is going to zero, which always happens, by the way, when cryptocurrencies fall. Put very little stock in what you hear people saying when they say bad things when the cryptocurrency market's falling, and then when they say euphoric things when it goes up, because that's what happens every time. You see a bunch of red candles, everybody and their brothers coming out of the woodwork saying, it's over, it's done, you're an idiot for holding on to it. Okay? Well, I'm an idiot who came out of homelessness. I'm an idiot who used the greatest financial tool at my disposal, which is investing to my advantage, and looking at everybody saying the sky is falling, the sky is falling, the sky is falling, and I'm running around saying, what do you mean? It's just a sale. The sky is falling. Okay, well, your sky is falling. Mine isn't. My sky is up there, and it's held up nicely. All I got to do is wait for the sky falling period to end. And then it's all profit. I put very, very, very little attention to FUD. Everybody wants to jump on the bandwagon. Everybody wants to be the bearer of news, whether it's good or bad, because you get the most attention. When the market is crashing and you give out FUD, everybody wants to pay attention to you because they're saying, you're right, you're right, you're right. The market's crashing, you're correct. Nobody wants to pay attention to those people who are correct when the market is crashing. They're saying, so what? It will recover. If you did your own research and your project's a good project and it's not a rug pull and it's not going to zero, then it's going to recover. That's just the way it works, the way it's always worked. Hold on to it if it's a good project. Now, if you haven't done your own research and it's a crappy project, well then, yeah, you could be in trouble. Do your own research. Gas fee. Gas fees are payments to blockchain miners to compensate for the energy used in facilitating transactions. You use your computer, you're using electricity, you get paid in gas fees. Ethereum has gas fees as part of their transaction fees, and they're absurd. They're insane. Stay away from Ethereum. Friends don't let friends use Ethereum. That's like friends don't let friends use AOL. Marketplace. Marketplaces are where you get and sell your cryptocurrency. They are a major on-ramp and off-ramp. Marketplaces are platforms for buying cryptocurrencies and NFTs. OpenSea is one of the most well-known NFT marketplaces, and Coinbase is known for cryptocurrencies. On-ramp. On-ramp means that's where you can buy your cryptocurrency and then from there distribute it to your wallets. Or, I don't recommend it, but if you really, really, really want to, or if you have to, you can hold it on the exchange. You buy on Coinbase and you can hold it on Coinbase. It's an option. I definitely do not recommend doing that because you're beholden to the exchange. I would put it on a wallet. Excuse me. Metadata. I think we've all heard what metadata is from the news. They get metadata from your phone. Metadata is supposed to be this thing that only gives them basic information, but everybody's found out with metadata you can get a lot of information on someone. Metadata is basically every little tiny bit of technical information about an NFT or pretty much anything. We use the example of the phones. The government has geofencing. They can put these devices up that block people from being able to use their phones to get out of a certain area, call out, and receive texts and all that. Part of that is when a phone connects to these geofencing, they get metadata off the phone. They can tell where you've been, who you've talked to, who you've texted, things of that nature. It's all the digital and technical information combined within whatever it is. In this context, it's NFTs or a digital cryptocurrency. Metaverse. Now, could metaverse be the future? Well, it actually possibly could. It sure is blowing up pretty big. I don't put much stock into it getting as big as people say it is. I don't believe you're going to come home and hop into the metaverse and spend all your days in the metaverse. I don't think it's going to be like Second Life. The metaverse is our first step to abandoning the physical realm and becoming one with the machines. Yeah, okay, a little too much Star Trek there, I think. We are not becoming one with the machines. The metaverse is basically a virtual reality place. Have you ever heard of Second Life? It's the same thing. You get to walk through virtual reality streets. They have virtual reality stores. There are things setting up where you can go to the metaverse, go into a virtual reality store, purchase a product, and get that product delivered to you in real life. Cool. Minting. Minting is publishing an NFT on the blockchain for purchase and trade. There are several ways that you can mint a NFT or even a cryptocurrency. Every place is a little bit different. That is an in-depth video on how to mint right there. But basically know that it is creating an NFT or creating a cryptocurrency that has never been seen before, something new. Paper hands. I had paper hands when I first started because emotions got me wrecked. Chasing that green candle, selling that red candle rather than holding on to it. The graph was a great example. I held the graph. I bought it when it was really low. It got to 60, whatever it was, 4 cents, and it sat at 64 cents for just about ever. I paper handed it, got scared, said this isn't going anywhere, sold it. It took off. If I'd have held on to the graph, I would have been a millionaire today already. But emotions got me wrecked. I had paper hands. Paper hands is the opposite of diamond hands and describes someone who immediately sells under pressure because emotions will get you wrecked. They got me wrecked. Absolutely. And that's a sore spot for me. I absolutely should have been a millionaire by now if I'd have just held on. OpenSea. OpenSea is basically the most popular NFT marketplace. It supports Ethereum, Polygon, Klaton, and Solana blockchains. It's where you can go to buy, sell, and trade NFTs. P2E, or play to earn. It's kind of becoming the future of blockchain gaming. P2E stands for play to earn and describes games in which players receive NFTs or cryptocurrencies for playing. Axie Infinity is the largest and well-known play-to-earn game. You've also got Cosmic Champs on Algorand and others. And believe it or not, there are people who can make quite a good living playing these games. They can build their character up, gain NFTs, and then sell them on the open market. Rug pull. Not anything you want to be a part of. Believe you me. Rug pull basically is when the creator of an NFT or a cryptocurrency which is fraudulent takes your money and runs, and your project goes to zero, and they try to disappear. Rug pulls are no good. Secondary market. Well, the secondary market. You buy your NFT on a place such as OpenSea or wherever you choose to buy it, Magic Eden, and then you're resold. They are resold on the secondary market by the artist, usually. Smart contract. Algorand uses smart contracts. Smart contracts are an amazing thing. Smart contracts allow you to do all kinds of executions on your cryptocurrencies and codes and things easily and verifiably. Smart contracts are stored on blockchain as lines of code and automatically execute under certain conditions. A smart contract is fire and forget. With a smart contract, when a certain parameters or certain criteria are met, whatever the code is that it's designed to do when those criteria are met just automatically, poof, happen. You don't have to sit there. You don't have to watch it and make it do anything. It just does it automatically. Staking. Staking is like Algorand. You buy the cryptocurrency, you hold it, you improve the security of the blockchain with it, and you are rewarded. Staking involves temporary locking up an NFT or a cryptocurrency in order to earn passive income in the form of cryptocurrency. Increased rewards often motivate owners to lock up their assets for longer period of time, or TVL, total value locked. Total value locked is how much total value of a cryptocurrency is locked away. It is a good indicator of how much trust people have in a certain project. If a lot of people have trust in a project, they're going to lock away more value because, well, it's going to be there and they want greater returns. The more of your cryptocurrency or NFT or whatever that you lock away for a longer period of time, the more rewards you get. But people only lock away cryptocurrencies that they have faith in. So you can look at TVL as an indicator of faith. If people have a lot of faith, then they're going to lock away more of their project, more of their coin, more of their cryptocurrency. And then this one, to the moon, the one that we all are going to love saying in the future. To the moon is a statement made when the price of a digital asset is going up. When something is mooning, its value is rising rapidly. Algorand has yet to really have its moonshot, and I believe it's coming. It has been suppressed long enough. I believe a lot of that was lack of marketing. I'm glad that they're taking care of that. Early investor distribution of coin, glad that's over. Now time for our moonshot. Moonshot is the one term that you always want to be able to have in your back pocket when your coin goes up because it just feels good. My project has moonshotted. Congratulations. Good for you. Now take profit. That's it for the context of the video. Now, your thought of the day. Goals. Have you set any goals? If you're walking through the forest and you can't see the forest through the trees, it's because you don't have any goals. If you find yourself floundering and you have no idea where the future's going, it's because you don't have any goals. As human beings, we need these little tiny successes to keep us going. You can't hold on to a coin if you're only looking at one end point because all those little points in between, well, they're going to scare you. But if you have little tiny goals and you said, hey, I made this goal, I made that goal, then you can give yourself a pat on the back, successes, and you can see the growth of your project. If you take a step back and you look at this big picture and you have point A and point B, that's great, but what's in between? How do you know that you're going in the correct direction? Yes, you can see that you're going from point A to point B, but how do you know that everything is going as you choose unless you have little goals in between? Like, I want to hold this much Algorand by this particular date. And I can do that by dollar cost averaging in. I have this much per week I can spend, this much per month I can spend, whatever it is. And you set yourself these little goals. And then define your goals. Are your goals in dollar value or are your goals in crypto value? As for me, my goals are in crypto value. I want to hold 1 million Algorand by 2030. That's my goal. How do I get there? Well, I have mini goals by a certain amount of Algorand. Right now, I don't care about dollar price. The closer we get to 2030, the more I'll care about dollar price. But right now, all I care about is accumulating the Algorand. Goals will help you see that you're going where you're going. Or they can help you see that you're floundering and you need to redo your thought process. I hope all of that made sense to you. You guys are so amazing. I appreciate you guys. Do me a favor, since you made it to the end of the video, like, comment, maybe subscribe. That would be amazing. I appreciate you guys, and I will absolutely see you guys on the next one.